Hi, hola, namaste, 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 namaste. So happy to be here with you today in the sun, in the wild. I was just in the middle of tying up my shirt so it doesn't go flying around, but we're gonna do an outdoor yoga practice today, and I want you to join me. So find yourself a nice peaceful park. Pause this video and go find a park. Make sure it's peaceful. This park is the park that surrounds the school that my older son went to high school, and it has a pool, so my younger son was invited to go swimming at that pool. So I just dropped him off, and I'm gonna enjoy the park. I've never really hung out in this park. It's so super cool, actually. It's really, really peaceful, and there's people just like here and there, and it's kind of wild. Like the grass is super long, and there's people here and there. They've got hammocks, and there's even a tent back there behind me. Maybe I'll show after. But the overall vibe is peace. And you know me, mystical me, that's what I love. So let's come to center. Let's do a little practice. Put down your towel. See, I have my favorite towel. This towel came to Tulum with me so many years ago, kicking off my spiritual journey in Tulum. You know me, I love Mexico so much, and this is where I got this pendant on that trip. But this is the tree of life, speaking of being grounded and in the trees, with an amethyst in the middle. This yoga teacher where I stayed, it was called Harmony, and it was glamping, fancy camping. Oh no, wait, that wasn't Harmony. I forget what the glamping place was called. In Harmony, I stayed in this beautiful, huge room that had a hammock inside and a pool just below. It was so amazing. Anyway, at this other glamping place that I stayed at in Tulum, this yoga teacher was always there every morning, and she super encouraged me. She made these, and I bought one off of her, and she super encouraged me to learn how to do a headstand. She just made me. Because a lot of yoga, we are stumped at our fears, right? And a lot of it, to go with the flow, is to push past your fears and get into the flow state of trust. Anyway, we're not going to do any headstands. I try to keep it simple. So we're just going to do one leg bent, the right leg bent, and the left leg straight. And we're going to lean over and touch our toes. As a dancer, when I was a kid, I hated this stretch so much. But it's so important to really loosen up. So stretch all the way over, stretch like you mean it. That's the sound of the heat in the electrical wires above me. Here we can also do a twist, face to the sun. Now I don't want to do too much talking in this video because my morning magical mystical Monday video was so full of talking, wasn't it? Thanks for watching. This one's a shorter one for you all to just do the practice with me. Lean over, touch those toes, smile, feel good in your skin. That's what's wild. Yeah, like I said, I'm nuts. Twist and smile. Okay, now let's cross our legs. Coming to center, we'll just have a minute of breathing in and out, and breathe at your own pace, okay? Just feel the peace. Hands to prayer, hands to heart. One more time. Really inviting spirit into our practice. Twist. And twist. Now we're going to do one leg bent and the other leg crossed over. And again, twist. being peaceful even if there's hornets flying around you. Fall here in Canada is definitely hornet season. We didn't do the other side. And again, over there, do whatever feels good to you. I know some people comment saying that they're doing their workout at the same time. So go ahead, do your push-ups. We'll do a few push-ups in a minute. I just cracked my back. Okay, switching over to the other side. Twist. Heart open. That is the practice of love. Absorb the sun. Breathe it in, the light cards, and I'm spitting them out to you. Okay, let's do a little, we're gonna do all fours. We're gonna do a cat-cow. Okay, so we're really arching up like a cat. I just built my kombucha. Okay, arching up like a cat. Really arching that spine. Feel the stretch in your spine. And then do the opposite, where we're really pushing down and chin up, bum up, chin up. Really arch as much as you can, and then really push down as much as you can. Chin up. Okay, now we're going to thread the needle, which is one arm underneath the other. Can you see me? Really twisting. Same thing on the other side. Oh my goodness, it's hot in the sun today. Okay, really stretching forward in the child's pose. And for the extra lower back stretch, really go back up, thumb in the air, and stretch that lower back. In here for your sciatica. Okay, now we're going to actually come up. And we're going to touch our toes. Breathe in, come to center, and we're going to do the triangle over. And up. Same thing on the other side. Feeling peaceful. Again, over, and this time we're going to twist, okay? So if you can, reach your right hand down and put your left hand up. Really feel the stretch again. Back up to center. Reaching over. And twist. Helicopter going by. Okay, now we'll do our warrior two. See how long you can hold it. Really getting that stretch on the other side. Over to the other side. Warrior two. We'll do that a few times. And now go forward and practice your warrior. Strong warriors we are in the wild. Chest open and up. Now see if you can push your thighs back up and sideways. Warrior two. And then over to warrior one. And up. Feeling strong and centered. Okay, now here we can also twist. Twisting releases all of the pent-up emotions in our spinal fluid, so twist away. Again, push yourself up. Other side. And twist. Okay, from here we'll go back to the downward dog. And up. Bum in the air. And if you want to work out your hips. And then we go down into cobra slowly. Diving down. And then up. Pushing yourself back up. And then we bend the knees, bum back up, and back down. And then up, chest open, heart open. You know what we're going to do? We're going to just turn around and face the sun while we salute it. I'm hot in my black t-shirt, but fall, you never know what to wear. Okay, downward dog. Working out the hips. And in this too, just staying in the downward dog is a resting posture. I'm stretching out my arms and my shoulders and really taking it easy on my arm. And then we go down slowly and smoothly into the cobra. Heart open to the side. Smiling in the sunshine. And then bend the knees. Bum back up and down slowly. And a big sigh out. Okay, rolling the shoulders a bit. Let's come back to knees and come back to sitting. And thank you for joining me. Feeling good, feeling alive. That's what's wild. We have to get back to wanting to be alive, okay? Even in the fall. Okay, spark yourself. Feel good. Do the practice. It's experiential. And like I was saying before, it's so nice to do yoga in nature where we can really feel the elements. It's all about the elements lately. And as a fire sign, you know, I was talking today wearing red about that spark. We need that spark of life in us. But I just wanted to talk about the beauty of the earth and my country and how my country's been on fire. And it's been a little bit devastating for a lot of people. I mean, it's been very devastating for a lot of people. It's been really difficult. But I wanted to say a shout out to all the firefighters out there. I think you're amazing and brave. It really even makes me teary. Because there was just the big evacuation up north and in Kelowna, and I just think that must have been so difficult. And so my heart goes out to anyone that had to live through that. But I watched this story where seriously, like, it's like a mountain on fire coming towards the firemen, and they're standing there with all their water and trying to fight this huge force. And they had to make a decision to save part of the town and to save this particular street, either to save the houses or to save all the apartment buildings on the other side of the street. And they saved all the apartments because they saved more homes that way. So all of the individual houses burned on one side, and then they stood there and they faced the fire and they saved all the apartment buildings. Like, psh, what? Oh my God. so brave. So there are people out there doing amazing things, listening to their calling, and thank you for being there. Anyway, all we're doing is stretching and feeling good, and one step at a time, sparking that flame within ourselves to enjoy our lives again. Okay, thanks for joining me on this amazingly beautiful, beautiful day. Last day of August. It's not the last day of August, but last day of summer, it feels like to me. Tomorrow I'm back at work. School starts on Wednesday, but I'm back. We're doing videos, we're stretching, we're getting strong. Thanks for joining me in nature. Oh, I was gonna show you this quickly. Like people around. See, there's like a tent back there. Can you see it? It's kind of hidden. Anyway, love you all so much. Thanks for joining me to stretch and feel good in your body. Namaste, everybody. Namaste. Give me a like, and thanks for joining me.